What's good, YouTube? The last video for the playoffs. We're going to talk about the Boston Celtics, Chicago Bulls. These are just my thoughts and my analysis, I should say. I am a Celtics fan. I've been a Celtics fan for years. I'm glad that they're the #1 seed. I'm glad that they're doing well and improving every season. And we still got high draft picks coming in at the same damn time. But they have a good chance of getting out the first round this year. I know we had made the playoffs for the last couple of years, but we got bounced every season. I love Brad Stevens as a coach. He's one of my top 5 coaches in the NBA. He's an offensive genius. He knows how to use the strength of his players. He knows how to put his players in positions where they can be effective and consistent. So that's hard to do because egos and people want bigger roles. Like Isaiah Thomas, he wanted to start averaging 30, and he was able to get people their shots, keep everybody cool while still allowing Isaiah to do his thing and show that he's a star. So that's special. That's nice. But now they in the playoffs. It's a different season. It's a different thing. Like I said, in every video, teams are going to game plan. Teams are going to prepare. And they're going to get you out of your game, make other people beat you, make other people step up. And the problem I have with the Celtics this year, even though they're a 50-win team and they're the #1 team in the East, is other than Isaiah Thomas, I can't really trust nobody else on this team. And I'm not an Isaiah Thomas fan. I'm not Isaiah Thomas. I'm not really going crazy over the season he had. I'm not really going crazy over his fourth quarter dominance over this whole season. But other than Isaiah Thomas, this team is very predictable because he creates shots for teammates. He creates his own shot. He takes good shots compared to his other years. And this is going to be an ongoing problem as they go farther in the playoffs, is that they're not a great defensive team, even though they got decent wing defenders. Not great besides Avery Bradley, but he's still undersized. He plays hard, he's tough, and he wants to be a great defender, but he only can do so much. One defensive player, unless he's a center, and they don't really have that type of center, they don't have no rim protection. Isaiah Thomas is basically a mismatch every single game because he's so undersized and small, and he's a terrible defender. The problem with the Celtics is they have no D. They can score like crazy, but I can't rely on that many people. I can't rely on their defense. And when it comes to other people making plays and shots, they don't do it consistently. They trust each other as a team, but individually, they're going to have to do more in the playoff series because your bench ain't going to get that much playing time. Your starter is going to have to try harder to score because they're game planned against. And the Bulls have Jimmy Butler. The Bulls have Dwayne Wade. They can create for others and for themselves. Robin Lopez knows his role. They made a lot of trades. They changed their roster so much, and they still was able to make the playoffs. They was able to finish 500. And I like what the Bulls are doing. I like Rondo. He's seen that he got benched, and he started stepping his play up. Honestly, I can see the Bulls winning this series. Even though I'm a Celtics fan, I'm a realistic Celtics fan. I'm not blinded. I'm not just going to ride the hype, even though I've been a Celtics fan for years. But they could win this series. Like, honestly, the Bulls are a team that a lot of people slept on. Jimmy Butler had a slept-on season. Not too many people cared about it. Not too many people talked about it. And his team is in the playoffs this year without Noah, without Rose. He's the man now. Like I said, there was a debate who team is it, Derrick Rose or Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler's in the playoff, and Rose and Noah is not. So that goes to show. Dwayne Wade, even though he declined offensively, even though he don't dominate games consistently like he used to do because he's older, he still is a decent wing defender. He's still got enough mobility. He still can block shots. He still can contest shots. And going against Avery Bradley, he's not a tall, big guard, and he don't have to be in this series because Avery Bradley is not that big. But this series is going to come down to who can make enough shots. I know Boston is the better offensive team to me, And I know the Bulls can throw a lot of different matchups on this Celtics team, and they can do it too. But this series is going to come down to who wants it more, who can execute more, who can knock down the clutch buckets, who can get the timely defensive stops, because both teams not amazing defensively. But I can see the Bulls actually winning this series because of Jimmy hitting clutch shots, taking over games, and putting his players, his teammates in position to score and always have open opportunities to do something. He been putting up triple-double type numbers too. So Jimmy Butler showing he's one of the all-around superstars in the league now. And I think the Celtics going to win the series. They should be able to win this series in 6. That's what I'm going to predict. But we going to have to see. I'm not really high on it. But if the Celtics can get out of the first round, that's a major step. And then we going to have to go step by step. I'm not going to go crazy if they win this series, because they should. They're the number 1 seed. And they should be able to get out of the first round this year and break the curse. But I'm not riding high on the number 1 seed Celtics. I do think they're beatable. I do think the right team that matches up can beat them in a 7-game series. It's just not going to be the Bulls. So if you like that analysis, check out my other videos. On top of that, subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, go to the comment section in the description and like my Facebook page, analysisplayground.com, to show support. Also, check out my website, analysisplayground.com, maybe in the description and in the comment section. All you gotta do is click the link, and it sends you right there. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think about the series. Let me know who you pick and why. And honestly, that's the end of the video. It had to be quick. Quinn Wade Basketball, and I was signing out. Hope you guys enjoy the rest.